to Indoor Gaming. We are back with RUHardcore, and it's day 2, even though it says day 1 because it starts on day 0, and yeah, it gets a little confusing, but it's a little different in this game because, it's 20-minute lots, so I can go to sleep and whatever. But the big problem I had when I recorded this episode is my commentary didn't record. So yeah, I've got to try and narrate this to remember what I was doing at the time. I know I was admiring the skeleton party that was going on there at the point in time, thinking this is going to make a good photo once I get my camera back. But I was a little perturbed by the dots and stuff, and I was just checking, would it be nicer if I had the glass blocks instead of the glass windows, no, it's still got the dots. It's just got more of the dots. So I was like, that's going to affect some of the photos. I'm not sure how happy I'm about that, but there's not much I can do, so let's just move right along. So the first order of business obviously was trying to get to eat some food and heal up because I was very low on hearts, and that was not a good place to be. And it reminded me that I am going to need some serious armor. It was recommended that I get some armor before the wizard, taking on the wizard. So that was sort of the first order of business because I was hoping to take on the wizard on day 2. That's the plan. If I can get the camera, then I can get on with the selfies. I mean, we've only got 8 days after all. And there's a lot of photos to be taken on the list. Not that I'm going to be able to get them all. Certainly the ones underwater, I could pretty much give up on those. So it was okay, let's cook up some iron, let's get some stuff. And I was happy I've got that diamond armor. That's going to look good for my bling photo. If I can get a horse, that is. And but there's a couple of... There's like bareback rider is one of the pictures, and so if I can be a bareback rider and then give it some armor and then take a nice bling photo, but obviously that would take some diamonds. And should I spend the time looking for diamonds to totally bling up? Yeah. So there's that. And I was admiring the fact that my tourist looks pretty cool with his hat and his iron chest plate on. It looks quite funny. But that's fun. Nothing like being a dorky tourist. So yeah, what to do? It's like, well, I've got the basics of armor. If I can get some shoes, then I'm a long way there. And probably at this stage of proceedings, without upgrading to diamond armor, this is as good as it's going to get for taking on the wizard. So I want to make sure I've got it all pretty well staged. I've got my sword. So I figure, while it's daylight outside, let's go and get the wizard. I thought that was a pretty good plan. But I'm still thinking about this this glass situation and the photos. Yeah, see, I'm just not, look, even with all those skeletons there, which would be great, I've got all those dots and the pain lines, connecting lines. It's really a bit annoying. So at this point I figure, is it resource pack issue? And I realized that I've got my favorite sort of resource pack, but it's not working. I've still got the default textures. So what if I take it off? Right, no, there's no world specific things that make the glass look better. Quick check though. What if I turn it back on again? Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? The famous IT call. And I figure, why not? Why not? And waiting, and still waiting, and it's taking a bit of time, and I'm worried I've glitched out the whole thing and crashed it at this point because when it freezes, almost done. It's like, come on, you can do it, unlock. But yes, yay, it's done. And so now, there we are. And I figure, well, that's better. It looks like they're behind bars, actually. They're in jail. Let's take a photo with the jailed skellies. And that's much better. Much better. He doesn't look happy, though. He doesn't look happy at all, but me, I'm happy. But I can't take a photo yet because I do not have my camera. So I definitely need to go and deal with that wizard before I do anything else. Yeah, the blocks are good, but that's definitely better. Glass pane's definitely better. A lot more minimalistic than the default textures, so I'll go with that. So I figure it's time to take on the wizard. I have no idea what it's going to be like, but let's do it! And I just need to dig myself out of a hole first. Which is probably could be my motto. I just need to dig myself out of a hole first. Anyway, enough about my social life. Let's move back on and to the game. So I figure this is going to be pretty easy. I can see the beacon already. We've got the wizard health bar there. He was hanging around very close the previous day. So let's get into it. It must be here somewhere. Must be somewhere. I figure I've got a lot of stuff. Too much stuff. He's going to give me all this bonus stuff when I defeat him, of course. So let's cull some of this stuff. What don't I need? But I'm a hoarder. I don't like getting rid of anything. What if I need that rotten flesh one time? What if? Nah, I guess not. Yeah, nah. Maybe that could be handy. Yeah, so it's like going through and trying to cull is a very painstaking process for me. But I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best. Okay, so what are we up to now? Easy over here. No. Oh, that's right. Well, I'll go check over the beacon. So we go on our wander for looking for the wizard to have a biff. Give me back my camera, mate. Give me back my camera. But he's not here. Okay. I'm sure he'll be just around here because he was last night. Nah. And at this point I'm expecting an ambush, probably. But let's keep wandering about and having a look. I wandered over here. No, I saw a bit of blue when I sort of remembered was his hat blue? But it was just those what do you call them? Flowers, the new flowers. So that's not it. Okay, is he hiding down there? Nope, that's it round. Make a nice photo at some point. Nope. And this was a quite frustrating little thing because it was like, right, let's go take the wizard on. And he's just over here, and he was not just over there. He was not anywhere. And I'm like, come on, surely, yes, here? No? You can't have gone this far. And you start doubting yourself. Did I overlook you? Now let's go back. Maybe I did see it, but I didn't see it. Or I didn't notice, and I didn't notice. And I'm looking for bits of colour and trying to spot the wizard. And not getting much luck. He can't be over there, I say to myself. Surely that's too far away. Okay. Yeah. This was a very exciting piece of video. You can tell. It's me going, nah. Still nah. What about here? Nah. So it's like, come on, man. If you want to do your mischief, if you want to have a play, then you got to be in the you got to be nearby. I didn't expect that on the very next day he would have travelled, like so far away. But he had. Or so it seemed, at least. Like, well, maybe he's right back where I started. Or maybe he's up there on that cliff. He just climbed up the cliff, and that's why I couldn't see him, because he's just up the top there. See, that sounds reasonable. I better eat some food, because I'm getting really hungry, and I'm going to die as soon as I see him if I've not got any food to eat. And so the journey goes on. Are you hardcore lost? That's, or, hardcore just running around doing nothing. See, the whole point was, like, get my camera and move on with the game. And here I was stuck, not being able to move on with things. And frustration set in a little here, because I really want my first recording to be the recording. And this is going to not be very helpful. And those llama noises are really... in my life in the village series, I've got these quests to do, and I've got to keep going back to this alchemist hut, and there's these llamas hanging outside, and they keep going bleh, bleh, and I've had enough, really. I'm going to take them out, because that noise is terrible. But I figured I'd leave these ones be, because I'm not likely to come back here. But still no wizard. I think, well, let's climb up high and see if I can spot him from a distance. I mean, come on, man. You got to be here somewhere. And so I gaze out. Nah. I see a mansion. I see a swamp. I don't see a magician. It's like, oh. And now it's dark. And the mobs are going to come out. And it's going to be bad. So, what do I do? Keep looking for him in the dark and then have to fight a bunch of other things while I try and fight him? Or what? So, yeah. This point I figure, well, I might as well go and see if I can mine up some more iron and stuff. And, I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some diamonds. What else am I going to do? Because it's a hardcore game. And I can't just run around and, bite it. So, yeah, I give up. And head home. And most likely overlooked the wizard. Now, I'm narrating here with my preview record screen. So... the wizard may have actually been on screen there at some point, but I couldn't see it because my preview screen's pretty low. I didn't see it when it happened, and I didn't see it here on this playthrough. But he could have even been there somewhere, but I just couldn't, and I was really annoying. I thought maybe maybe he fell into my cave system. And he's hiding up the back corner, and I ran in the opposite direction when I got out of my hole. But no, that wasn't it either. So I'm like, well, that's it. Day's done. It's night time. I may as well just mine. May as well mine and yeah. See how it goes. Play out my 20 minutes. At this point, it probably would have been good if I to get into bed and just sleep the night away and get straight to the day and use my 20 minutes wisely, but it sort of wasn't in my head at the time. Because I was thinking, my plan has always been to stay awake the first few days, so I get a phantom photo. I really want a phantom photo, and then once I got the phantom photo, sleep, reset that or whatever, and move on. Whereas, yeah, now when I'm not in the pressure of what am I doing now, and gee, this is really annoying, now I realise this would have been the perfect opportunity to sleep the night through, just put the phantoms back a night, it's not like they won't come one day later and that's going to cost me a lot, and get straight back to the day and get out and find the wizard again. But then again, maybe it would have been like another fruitless, waste another whole day looking for wizards. So yeah, I figured, well, let's just dig down to diamond territory and, dream that I could find enough diamonds to bling up or something. And what happened to this point is I tend to get a little frustrated and my gameplay skills drop drastically. Not very high to begin with, mind you, so it's really some effort to drop further, but I manage it. And I start doing silly mistakes and whatever, just like, move on. I'm really worried at this point. I'm still very close to that skeleton spawner, and that I do not want them suddenly spawning in my stairwell, which would be really dumb. Taking that time to put a barricade up, my little selfie cage, and then to let them just spawn next to me would be, yeah. So I'm not quite that dumb and out of it, but yes. So let's dig down. I got lots of stone. I figure, well, at least if I have some cobblestone, I can build a little house, because one of the photos is Home Sweet Home, I think. So yeah. So the cobblestone will come in handy. Coal's always good. And I'm still thinking maybe, just maybe, I might be able to set up some enchantment. There's a chance, you know, so the experience is helpful too. Because these are like the early days, it's like all possibilities and maybes. And you don't really want to be at the point where I should do that thing, I don't have an experience to enchant or whatever, so. Hence this. And so I look at my Y, okay, yeah, Y, whatever, let's keep going, 53. Probably got enough of that now. Let's just dig low and go, go, go! Or at least, you know, hope, hope, hope. But I start doing things like using up my pickaxe. Okay, yep. Digging. Excitement. Yeah, what else are you gonna do? Play the night out. I really should have got that bed. Oh dear. So I figure, okay, got some more iron at least. And like, I left my dig up there. Okay, let's put down the furnace. I'll just put it here in the way. See what I mean about my gameplay gets a little dumb? It's like, I'll just put it here in the way. But that's okay, I can always dig past it, right? So you don't have to worry too much. Except I use up my pickaxe. I'm like, okay, I'll just go back and build another one, right? Let's go back and build another pickaxe. Only I put that in the way. Oh dear. And so I was like, okay, I'm getting iron, but I can't. I didn't mean to do that. It's like, well, okay, well, I'll just make another one. So this time, at this point, I'm feeling a bit stupid, a bit frustrated, and I'm like, well, hey, you know, maybe I'll just luck into a diamond and make it all worth it. All worth it. It's like, yeah, right, that's gonna happen. But the 20-minute ding hasn't come, so I was like, sure, what else am I gonna do? You know? So back into it. At least I'm getting a bunch of iron, which will help because I'm bound to use up my iron stuff. Digging straight down, that's clever. Not. A bit more of this. Getting close to diamond territory. Granted, I might be able to use that for my house, but I probably don't want to carry it around at this point. And what the what? I actually did luck upon some diamond. And that was a really great live moment. Just the excitement of that. Just being like, this day stinks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find some diamond. Yeah, right, yeah, sure. And then actually finding some diamond was just like, the ray of sunshine coming into the room. And not just like one piece of diamond, but a good section. A good amount. Happy times, happy times. Enough to do something with, not to be full up, but I mean, you know, as it comes to a diamond node, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I will take it. But first I had to clear some space because I couldn't literally take it because everything was full. Yeah, that happened too. So, here we go. So, happy, a little more bounce in my step. Even though he walks the same way all the time, but a little more bounce in my step, and I figure, oh, I better make sure. That's right. I thought, I best make an iron pickaxe, or I'm going to really top this day by trying to collect diamond with stone and obliterate it instead. And wouldn't that be just perfect, you know? But there's our warning. 20 minutes are up. It's time to finish the whole deal. So that's what I did. Just grabbed the diamonds first, said yay, that's the end of the episode. Hopefully tomorrow I can find the wizard, and get my camera and move on. Yeah, it's a little ray of diamond sunshine at the end of a very frustrating day. And all I could say was at least that I had equipped up. So yes, so thank you for watching this narrated episode. Don't like doing narration, I definitely don't prefer the live action. But unfortunately there'll be one more of these, and then I'll get back to live action.